events will be the micro and mini class. Micro and mini. Our front row, Mateo Calderon and Matt Guidera. Row 2, Julian Sanchez, Case 1. Row 3, Landon Cadora Dolph. And for our micro rock class, our pole sitter in micro rock is Aiden Go, followed by Nev Adizra. Row 2, Pratyush Iyer and Kylie Johnson. Row 3, Payush Iyer and Jimmy Fogarty. So if you're just joining us on the broadcast, we run a mixed class here, mini and micro rock. So our mini rock class, their cart numbers start with 101. And our micro rock class starts with 0, or there's 2 digits. So our mini and micro rock class is hitting the track.
Be careful because they don't know how to scrub, so they might go off.
Once again, this is our mini and micro rock class presented by SSI Racing. So today we are running the reverse national layout here at ROK Sonoma. Again, this is round 4 of the ROK Cup Sonoma Series. It is also round 1 of the Triple Crown Series, which is a summer series here at ROK Sonoma, where we have added the 206 class. They will wrap up our main events later in the day. But meanwhile, our mini and micro rock class is on track and they're gridding up for the green flag. Row 1. Your pole sitter, Mateo Calderon. Off pole, Matt Guidera. And here they come down the main straight. We'll see if our head flagman, Phil Hand, likes their speed in formation. This class is brought to you by SSI Racing. So the flagman has waved off the start. They waved off the start. They're going to shortcut the track, and they're going to do another formation lap. So if you're new to karting and you're not sure why they're waving it off, there's 2 reasons. It's either the formation or the speed. So again, this is our mini and micro rock class brought to you by SSI Racing. This is going to be the second attempt at a start for our mini and micro rock class. These young drivers will run 15 laps for their main event. This is a winner-take-all format here at ROK Sonoma, so whoever crosses the line first in the main event is your overall winner for the weekend. We have a green flag going into turn 1. And it looks like that's going to be Calderon coming out in the lead. And that's Julian Sanchez going for the pass. So briefly, Julian Sanchez is in the lead. Further back in the field, there was contact. A couple of carts had spun out. Calderon goes to the inside as they enter Laguna. Calderon retakes the lead. And I think that is Matt Guidera running in third. I'll know when they cross the line and I can grab a cart number. Guidera going into second, coming on the start-finish line. Contact between Guidera and Sanchez. So right now your top three, Calderon, Guidera, Sanchez. So right now your race leader, Mateo Calderon. This is round number 4 here at ROK Sonoma. Currently, our points leader for the mini rock class, Mateo Calderon, followed by Landon Cadora Dolph, Case 1. Those are your top 3 in the championship coming into round number 4 here at ROK Sonoma. But right now, your current leader is Mateo Calderon, followed by Matt Guidera and Julian Sanchez. Guidera looks to set up. Calderon, not enough room to go around. Let's see what he does going into Kramer. Once again, these are our youngest drivers here at ROK Sonoma. Contact further back in the field. That looks like we have Kylie Johnson. I'll try to get the other cart numbers, but back at the front we have Guidera going to the inside, going tic-tac-toe. Guidera takes over the lead from Calderon. Let's see if Sanchez can capitalize on the momentum. All right, wave the yellow going into turn 1 for our drivers. So when the yellow is flying, there is no passing allowed in that section. But right now, Guidera is your current leader for Mini Rock.
No, it's the lapper.
Second is Mateo Calderon. Oh, a little bit of contact with Johnson and Guidera. Oh, major contact!
No. Oh, looks like everybody's okay.
Major contact. It looks like both drivers. Are they going to be okay? Calderon was trying to make his way around lap traffic and tires tangled. So we'll keep an eye on Kylie Johnson to make sure she's okay. That gives Guidera a huge lead, and that's unfortunate on the opening laps here. Keep an eye on Mateo Calderon as he's shaking his carts. Mateo is shaking his cart to make sure everything's good on the front end. He went for a little wild ride there. So we'll keep an eye on Kylie Johnson to make sure she's okay. She is off the track. But your current race leader, Matt Guidera, and this poor guy, I'm always butchering his name. Not Matt, but Sepe. I always call him the wrong name. But right now, he is your current race leader with a 2-second gap over second place, Julian Sanchez. Then we have a Micro Rock driver in the top 3 overall with Aiden Go, followed by Jimmy Fogarty, who is also a Micro Rock driver. So speaking of Micro Rock, our overall points leader coming into this weekend is Aiden Go. Kylie Johnson, who just came off the track, was running in second coming into this event for the championship. Running in third is Pretiush Ayer. So we'll keep an eye on all of our drivers in the final standings as the main event is taking place here. You got cart number 150. That is Matt Gadara. That is your current race leader. He now has a 2.5 second lead over second place, Julian Sanchez. So Giuseppe, Matt Gadara is pulling away. So I'll have to go back to the footage to see if we caught all that racing action on film. This weekend we're running additional cameras. So we have 9 laps to go here in the mini and micro rock class. So other places on the track, it looks like all of our drivers are pretty spread out right now. Overall, we had 11 drivers take the green flag in the mini and micro rock class here at ROK Sonoma. And Sepe Gadara is just laying down fast lap after fast lap. That lap around, he added another half a second to his lead. If you're watching online, you can follow live race results on Race Monitor. Look for ROK Sonoma Triple Crown #1. And that will give you the live results here for ROK Sonoma. Again, this is round number 4 of our 2023 championship and round number 1 for the Triple Crown, our summer series here at ROK Sonoma. All the races will be placed on YouTube under the ROK Sonoma channel. So make sure you like and subscribe to the ROK Sonoma YouTube channel for the notifications on future race and events. So once again, we are following Sepe Gadara around the track. He's been a regular on our NorCal Carters podcast with his sister Gabby. They've been supporting the ROK Sonoma series for a couple of years now. It's a family-run operation with mom and dad spinning wrenches and the kids are racing. Their older sister Lexi, she's a staff member here at ROK Sonoma. But right now, Sepe is just driving away now with a 5.3 second lead. So we're going to keep an eye on cart number 101. tic-tac-toe. So we're going to try and pick up cart number 101 of Mateo Calderon as he goes down through tic-tac-toe. Seppi Guidera is just driving through the traffic right now. Here's Mateo Calderon. Earlier in the opening laps, he had contact with Micro Rock driver Kylie Johnson. That forced Johnson to retire. Currently, Mateo is running in third. So we'll keep an eye on Mateo's lap times. Currently, he is 14 seconds behind second place of Julian Sanchez. But Mateo is able to continue after contact. And we're also going to try to find Julian Sanchez here on track, cart number 113. He's currently running in second place. Once again, this is round number 4 here at ROK Sonoma, and it's also the opening round of the Triple Crown. Here on camera, we have Julian Sanchez. So we're just panning around the track, looking for some action, but right now all of our drivers are pretty spread out. So for those of you just tuning in here to the broadcast, the ROK Mini and the Micro ROK packages, 60cc 2-stroke engines, usually the difference between these two packages is an exhaust restrictor. But here at ROK Sonoma, we run them all with the same package. Published horsepower on these little engines, about 10 horsepower, and they'll rev out to about 11,000 RPM. And this is our youngest group here at Sonoma, where the drivers will start at age 7. So keeping an eye on the lap times, your race leader, Matt Guidera, has a 7.3 second lead over second place Julian Sanchez. Third place, Mateo Calderon. So Mateo Calderon's about 15 seconds behind Sanchez. But then cart number 98 is our Micro ROK race leader. That's going to be Aiden Go, followed by Jimmy Fogarty. And then rounding out our top 3 in Micro ROK is going to be Neva Dizra. So right here, we're going to grab the checkered flag for our first main event of round number 4 here at ROK Sonoma. Seppi Guidera takes the race win, followed by Julian Sanchez. And we'll give it a few moments before we call Mateo Calderon in third. Mateo Calderon is in third. And again, Aiden Go is going to be your Michael Rock leader, followed by Jimmy Fogarty and Neve and Deezra. So it looks like Kylie Johnson's going to be okay. She's got a little bump and bruise on her arm. That's never fun. It's probably going to hurt a little bit more tomorrow, but she's walking around the pits. So here comes our race winner at the scales. Seppi Guidera, cart number 150. So if you're wondering what Matt is doing here, he's not allowed to pass the scales. So he's signaling to someone behind our camera guy, but he can't pass the scales or it'll be a disqualification. But he's definitely happy. Our next class up is going to be the 125 Shifter Limited, presented by Altwell Alternative Wellness Products. But meanwhile, we're here at the scales with Seppi Guidera. And we're going to pause for a moment while we wait for the next class to roll on track. It's going to be the 125 Shifter Limited class, presented by Altwell.